Another beautiful day. Today we're keeping hope alive. That's the emotion. Let's keep hope alive. We cannot deny the fact, but we can also not deny the fact that things like this has happened before you and I got here also. This is the time to let's keep hope alive. This is the time to meditate. Say a prayer. Same vibration. I'm out on about again. I go over these cars here. I tell you what, I still didn't beat my time, but I did. So now I need 55. I know I need to leave 55 minutes earlier now. 55 minutes is what I was short of today. I was biscuit. But there's not. It's still okay. There's not that cars here. The grasses are turning. Actually, that means that spring is really kicking in. As you can see, the sky, everything is just and it's there. So today, I'm talking about keeping hope alive. Keeping hope alive, knowing that everything is going to be okay. I think I'm about 9 miles into this 12-mile meditative jog. So I literally have about 2.5 more miles to go, to complete this 12-mile meditative jog. And this morning, as I was stretching, the emotion that came into my head is hope. That's all I have to think of. Hope. It's really funny. And when I step on this feet on this ground and start moving and leaning forward, all I could also think of is hope. So today, I will say I got up late. What time did I get up? I got up at 1:55. So getting up at 1:55 a.m. is late for me. Because at 1 o'clock, I have enough time. That way I could be done by 6 and, start my day and all that. All that good stuff. So that's just how it is. And I've done this for years anyway. No matter what the situation. I'm at the traffic light right now. I like traffic light because it allows me to stop. Man, I don't like it when there's no cars coming. Man, now I cannot stop y'all. Biscuit, we keep it moving. So hope is what I was thinking of. Every morning, I have a habit that I adopted. And that habit is the first thing I do before I brush my teeth, I stretch my body. That's when I start yoga. I, raise my leg up in the air, drink some water. Because when you have water in your body, you can breathe in through your nose easy. When you're dehydrated, it's very hard to breathe in to your body and just breathe that chi into your body. So once I'm done with those little poses that I always do in the bathroom, I begin with my nostril. I blow into both my nostril. I have a mouth exercise that I do, my throat, my teeth, my tongues, and then I breathe into both this hair right here, move the eyes, and it's really funny because it's a very hard habit to pick up because you forget all the time. But consistency makes it a habit for me. So it means I have to get up early, no matter what. So my day revolves around spirituality. Then when I begin to stretch my body with the yoga and doing push-ups, it's really amazing because everybody wants to be able to do 100 push-ups all at once. But to be able to build the body gradually, and if all you could do is 4 push-ups, but you're doing it very slowly, that's amazing because that's the journey of yoga. To be honest with yourself and be able to build your chakra, they call it, your lower back. So I've become very fascinated with that every day. And by the time I realize it, I've done about 200 of those, which in reality, I should be doing 500 before I leave the house. So I've done about 200 of those. Then I have the sitting, then I read, then I sit for my meditation, and I kid you not, doing your nose exercise, your pranayama. This little thing carries a lot of energy that we never even thought about. I literally use this thing, breathing into those nose, to heal a back injury. Ain't that some biscuit? I did. And what it does, because all those breathing exercises that I do and stretching my body, it's very easy for me to relax when I'm jogging. So I literally can run every day without feeling no impact. Or when I go out and run 26 miles, I don't even feel that biscuit. Because my body is so relaxed. A marathon, like people run marathon, they suffer this. No, I have to have run maybe a little bit over 100 miles for me to start getting sore. And no, I would say 60 or 70, between 70 and 100, that's when I started to get sore and I got to stretch a bit. And it's really funny, that's just the whole thing about the human body. So today, the word hope, I'm looking at this moon again. Amazing. It is cut into half, as you can see. That energy right there, that thing has so much power in it that sustains us that we don't even pay attention to. And I think this situation that we're in right now, it has brought what the true meaning of faith means. Because to have faith in certain individuals is all about having a nice job and a nice car. But during this history that we're making, a lot of people shy away from their faith. Fear has taken over. We are not denying the fact, but we also know that with the mind, collective consciousness, we can heal anything that we want to. The mindfulness, we don't practice mindfulness. And when we don't practice mindfulness, we send negative energy outside and we send fear. And we've done a good job of that. But when you speak against fear, people are against you. They get angry. They get mad. Because the people that are speaking fear and not thinking mindfulness are supposed to be our leaders and our spiritual enlightened ones. But those things called spirituality has no color, creed, nor does it have anything to do with money. It is a gift from a higher self. It is beyond you. So let us not forget the fact that there is hope. Let us also realize that this moon is cut into half. Once it cuts into half, it's going to go back again and start from the beginning. This moon right here. That same moon that is half right now, when it's time for it to turn full, will be a full moon in the next couple of days. So, and I think that's just the way life is. That's the hope that we need to keep alive. That's the consistencies about meditation, running, and jogging. Because when you move your body, you become positive. And not to speak against anyone, and I see a lot of our reverends, our so-called preachers, and the one reference that they fail to realize in this biblical text is the gluttony part. And when you are when you're a gluttony and you come in on TV and talk about, let's give hope, let's do this, it's impossible to control your emotion during hard times if you're a gluttony, straight up. And it's got nothing to do with trying to be offensive to anyone. When you carry a lot of weight on you during hard times, you cannot control your emotions. Period. You're more susceptible to be fearful than anything else. So when you come in on TV and saying everything is going to be all right, we know that you're lying. It is impossible for you to control your emotions during hard times if you have too much food in your system. Anyone can see that. Any scientist will tell you those things. It is impossible for you to control your emotions when you have too much food in your system during hard times. So this is the time that we need to move our body. This is the time that we need to exercise. This is the time that we need to meditate. This is a crucial time. This is not a joke anymore, because a lot of people on the low income, we are affected. And that's who I'm speaking for right now. The low income people, we are affected. And the only power that we have right now is not a sense of money, but a sense of self. And that sense of self is the ability to tap into your inner self, your inner being. Because right at this moment, your health is your wealth. So for a rich person, just because they have a big congregation, to come out and start talking, and we know deep down the only reason why they can talk is they have plenty of money in their bank. But for the realist who is not in that situation, his solution to this problem at this moment is to watch what he or she eats, exercise their body, practice meditation, and be mindful. And I'm speaking for the realists right now. I'm speaking for the low-income people. The low-income people cannot afford to lie to themselves. The only way to get through to this hard time, this beautiful history that we're creating, is through exercising, meditating, and moving the body. So I'm speaking for the low-income people. It is different when you have a bank account that's full of money. But when you don't have that bank account that's full of that material wealth, the only thing that you have at this moment is your health, which is your wealth. Take care of your health, exercise, breathe into the body, and this time shall pass. And like I said, if that moon can be full in the next couple of days, trust me, this virus is going to go away. So I speak for the lower income people. We have to tap into the real world, which is reality. And I'm going to say this: watch what you eat, breathe into the body, because there's so many of us who cannot afford to go into the hospital. But that's when the God within comes into play. Watch what you eat, take a yoga class, and like I always say, one love and peace. And one more thing also, in the Yoruba dialect, we say Alafia, Ashe,